Alright, y'all. So I just got word that one of my all-time favorite films, if not my all-time favorite film, The Last Dragon, has finally arrived on Netflix. The Last Dragon is martial arts film, martial arts sort of musical film, came out in 1985. Just in case you guys don't know, I am a huge fan of this film. I have the movie on Blu-ray, I have the movie on DVD, and I had the soundtrack on CD, which I would definitely look into picking it up on vinyl. My history behind this film is that I've been watching this film since I was like 4 years old. And I'm telling you about its arrival on Netflix because not a lot of people have either heard about this movie or have either seen this movie. And I just want everyone who hasn't seen it or hasn't heard of it to have the similar experience that I had with it when I was 4 years old. When I first saw this movie, it changed my life forever. It changed the way I looked at music, it changed the way I looked at film, and it changed the way I looked at martial arts and humor in every aspect of it. I just adore this movie. I know almost every single last line to this movie by heart. Adore the soundtrack. I mean, it's just everything about this movie, and for what it was going for, I really adore. It's just a really fun sort of cheesy, campy film that's extremely exciting. It's about this martial artist who looks up to Bruce Lee heavily, and he's on a mission to obtain this powerful force called the Glow to master himself. While on the mission, he has to save this media mogul named Laura, who's played by Vanity, from this crazy gang boss named Eddie Arcadian, or in this case, the video game king. You might not know that reference. But he has to save Laura while conquering the Shogun of Harlem. He's always trying to test Leroy and see how powerful he really is. Our main character has a lot to handle, and it was the first movie to where I was understanding how cohesive subplots can really be. Because when I was 4 years old, of course, I didn't understand what subplots were. But as I got older and older, I realized that, okay, so there's like another thing going on, and then there's another thing going on here. But it all makes sense because it all revolves around our main character, and it's extremely cohesive and well written. A lot of people really don't like this movie because of how, you know, sort of campy it is. People will get thrown off by that, trust me. For me personally, I just have a lot of fun watching this. I mean, every time I put on this movie, it just puts a huge smile on my face and all the stressful problems just go away. I mean, it's just a breath of fresh air every time I watch it. Like I said, if you guys haven't seen this movie, I really highly suggest you go support this film. You have the opportunity to watch it for the first time and have the same reaction as I did when I was 4 years old. Hopefully you will. That's The Last Dragon. I hope you guys really do support the film and just look into it if you can, if you have Netflix. So thank you guys for watching. You guys have a blessed day.